And just like that, we are live. At my time of recording this, it is 11:54 p.m. December 31st, 2020. We are 6 minutes away from 2021. How are y'all doing tonight? I'm glad I was able to start this stream before the new year. I wish I had the proper program on here like I do on my laptop. They can actually see my live time. Let me see. Snaz. Let's just go to this and get it, I guess. Well, oh, it's trying to save it. Okay, so save to we'll just put you in the what has the least amount of space I can get to it fast. Documents. No. Desktop. Close enough. Oh no. Oh, I have been tagged in a post. Oh, that's something. Uh, do, 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 do. 3 live viewers. It's 5 minutes away from 2021, dude. That's crazy. I don't have time to install this program. We're just gonna talk. I'm not prepared at all. Viper answering the question in the stream. Terrible. Oh no. What up, Waka? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, both you and Viper. I'm sorry, it's been a terrible year for you, Viper. Oh no. I'm sorry, dude. Where's Discord for my desktop so I can like copy the stream at least? Or if well, nobody else can really go in the announcements channel but me. I was like, if somebody wants to share the stream there. And Viper said also hentai, we didn't see it earlier. I didn't see it earlier. The first comment I see in this chat is just you saying answering question of the stream. Tablet. I gotta move some of this stuff out of the way, my god. So I can actually have the tablet be there to watch at the same time. It is 11:56. We are 4 minutes away from 2021. Whatever y'all want to get off your chest now before the new year, now is your chance. Well, I was already on YouTube. Hold on. Just trying to get the tablet to actually be on there. Alright, of course you gotta install an update. Why not? But I'm gonna go ahead and say like my notable things of 2020. Also answering questions in the stream. The only positive thing about this year for me is that I got my girlfriend. Other than that, it was pretty terrible. Yeah. Well, see, we take the good. There is indeed some good. I'm happy for you that that happened for you. So why are you wearing a Christmas hat? Because I don't have any festive New Year's hats. So I'm like, this is the next best thing. Like it says light up on there, so like I didn't have anything else. Am I gonna able to connect to the tablet with this Wi-Fi connection? Yes, there we go. I can have a chat over there. Home feed. Home feed. There we go. Discord's not gonna load in time. Answering the bonus question, Viper says, is furthering his Twitch and YouTube career and making more of a community. Oh yeah, I know you can do it. I have total faith you can do it, dude. Bonus question, Waka says, assuming football comes back, hey California guy, I hope to play better. Okay, that's something. It's definitely something. What I can say is like the best thing that was my 2020 in terms of in terms of myself. You guys, you would think I would say Yoshi Monthly. It's definitely up there, but like there's so many things. 2020 was just ironically 2020 is one of like my best years cuz not only did my channel pop off this year because of Yoshi Monthly and because of just being a whole lot more varietized and kind of like renewing the spontaneity, some of the spontaneity that I had from 2017. I was watching my stream from 2018, where it's this title is inspired from, and I talked about that, and I was talked about, oh, I was like, I lost a bit of spontaneity that I had from 2017, where I first started streaming in 2018. I was a lot more of like, okay, I'm gonna have these posts to talk about what's gonna come to the channel, and then with things, there were, and I was just trying to do much more lead in and try to have so many other things happen. But 2018 was kind of where the start of like where my streams started to like not really fall off, but just be less consistent and like impulsive. I tried to plan a lot more with things, and that was kind of hurting actually having content. Well, because he's gonna talk to the new year, isn't he? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm looking at this clock. I'm looking at this. But yeah, this year I was a lot more consistent in terms of like the in terms of YouTube itself. 12 o'clock, boys. We here. Happy New Year, boys. 2021. Let's go. Let's go. I'll be right back. Gonna go tell my folks Happy New Year. They're actually in they're in their bed. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, boy. We here. We made it, boys. 2021. God. Oh, we made it. There's like I'm hearing fireworks from my neighbors and such. Oh man. Waka said LMAO, I guess it still worked. Wait, what? Guess what still worked? What were you talking about? And then Viper's like hentai, first hentai of the year, first hentai of 2021. Yes, yes, Viper. Because I hear gunshots. That's it's not gunshots. It's fireworks. I promise. Oh, you talking about where you are? Wait, actually, one of my coworkers said that she was gonna do that. They're just gonna like, just gonna fire, um, just fire a gun for New Year's. Uh, and he says, no, trust me, it's gunshots. Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah, let me do the same thing actually. One of my discords were like they're sharing the Happy New Year, everyone. We're gonna do Happy New Year as well. Happy New Year. Walk was saying I still got 3 hours What happens in the future? You're right. You are oh, Viper's. Oh, there go the police. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh boy. They they getting a little bit too crazy for to bring the new year in, huh? That's it's not good there. Where Viper is. Oh no. Oh God. Let me see. Where my wait, what? One of my friends were like, 2021 better be good, or I'm a, got like pictures of like a knight and a frog. I don't, I don't get that one. But my Discord, yes. Viper, what? I'm not reading that one. And he's just, boy. And Ryan said, Happy New Year, dub. What's good, dude? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. Come chill in my stream for a bit if you like. Happy face. And then let's go to YouTube. And then we library. Oh, there's the stream right there. Duh, Darshean. Share, copy link. And then we go to Discord, and then we do this, and then we paste, and then we do this. We might get a few more people come through and hang out. And I'm gonna actually do the mom laughing in the background. Alright, let's see. Background color. Let's find a celebratory background. There we go. That's one. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Happy. No, wait. No, not that one. This one, yeah. Alright, gonna post that. And then share it to my story. And also share it to my page's story. There's a Happy New Year 2021. Let's go. Share to your page's story. Share now. Let's also just on my page. Share that as well, and boom. It is now everywhere that I have shared Happy New Year. Oh, Viper. Viper's get Viper just put in some just doing what he does best in the group chat for the first batch of the New Year. So I'm not saying what it is, but if you know his entry message in all of my streams, you got a good idea of what he did. Oh man. But Ryan said hoping for a better year. Oh yeah, aren't we all, brother? Aren't we all? Viper said yes. Viper says there. I said it for you. Yes, he did send that in our group chat. I'm not going to that. I ain't getting canceled out here. Hello, everybody who might be just tuning into the stream, who are lurking or just or actually are here to like if you're lurking, if you're here to talk, either way, I welcome you all the same. 2021 is here, man. We made it. We made it through 2020. We didn't think we would do it, but oh man. Oh, are we here? Unfortunately, because of COVID, there are so many that unfortunately did not make it to this year, but we celebrate their lives and we celebrate for them. 2021 is here. It's the new year. They we ha- we have vaccines rolling out, or slowly rolling out to the masses, from what I'm aware of, and hopefully by maybe even like summer this year. So you can say this year. I was about to say next year. Hopefully by summer this year, it'll be just a safer place in the world for us to be, and I just can't wait to hang out with my boys again in person because I miss them, honestly. I also remember from like my from one of my older streams I was looking back at that I went to I I went to my friend's house right after work on Christmas Eve and played Jackbox with them, and then we played this card game that's literally called the F word, and I was just so confused on what to do. They had to literally give me the rule cards across the table. I was like, this is still not fine. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh man. But Jackbox, that was fun. I mean, the card game was fun, but Jackbox, I knew what I was doing. That was a lot of fun. I need to play Jackbox with y'all at some point. Just make a stream, play Jackbox. Just have a community Jackbox stream. That would be hilarious, honestly. Walk said, please. I just realized I haven't been to a restaurant in a year. Man, you're not wrong. My God. Walk said, I'd be down to play. Hey, let's go. We have a taker. We have a taker. We do have a taker for the Jackbox. I got a couple of them in my Switch wish list. I'm not sure which one would be like the best one. I don't know if it would be like the most recent one would be the best package, or like if people prefer a random one as best, like maybe Jackbox like 3 or something. Cause like I'll declare uh Mario Party 4 the best Mario Party because excuse me because it is. Excuse me. Closely followed by like Mario Party 5 and 6 to me, but like 4 is just always going to be my favorite Mario Party. You can't change my mind unless Nintendo just blows everybody away with Super Mario Party 2 and it just becomes the new classic. Mario Party 4, that's best Mario Party hands down. But man, I was talking about something going into 2020. Ryan was like, dude, if you're down to play Smash or stream, down to play Smash on stream or whatever, I'd be down. Screw it. So, oh wait, y'all ain't talking about Smash. No, we're not this time. Yeah, I was talking about Jackbox. I was like, look at this dude. Ryan, if you do you think you'd be down to play Jackbox on stream? Would that be something you'd be into? Cause I think that would be very fun. We already got Walker. He says he's down. I'm not saying that tonight or anything. I'm saying that at some point in the near future we need to do more community things besides just Smash. You've never touched Jackbox? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Cause it would be playing Jackbox would be a lot stream friendly than playing something like Cards Against Humanity on stream. Cause what is the there's like a online simulator for Cards Against Humanity. It's called something. I can't remember what it is. Casey would know. Maybe in the future, yeah, I'd be down. Heard it's fun. So we gotta have things on games for streams. We gonna play Jackbox. We gonna play Among Us. We gonna play let's see what else we got. There's like this Pictionary kind of game. Uh it's like a mixture of charades and Pictionary, but it's like not charades because you can't see the person. It's just like they're drawing and you have to guess what it is. It's picture charades. It's like Scribble.io, something like that. And Ron says Among Us I'd be down to play too, yet I never played that either. I haven't played Among Us yet myself. I was supposed to play with some of the boys the other day, but the the plan didn't fall through. Well, 'cause I hope they make a good Mario Party. LOL, same. Super Mario Party isn't bad, but it was just kind of underwhelming. Scriblio, something like that. Yeah, Scriblio. We gonna play Scriblio. We gonna play Among Us. We gonna play Jackbox. We gonna play all the community games, as many as we can in 2021. We gonna really make my channel the community that I'm trying to have it become. We gonna have fun, boys. 2021 is going to be the year. Even if we are still separated physically, we're still gonna keep this going by coming together online. We're gonna have a blast. And Viper says, Among Us reminds me we should actually do casual Sunday this time. LOL. I'm actually, let me see. Let me check my schedule, cause like cause I am off Sunday, but I feel like I work Monday, and I think the Monday shift that I have is an early one, like 7 a.m. It may not be. It might be 10 in the morning. I'm really hoping it's 10 in the morning. I have to I have to actually work 10 a.m. in the morning of this morning now, so I can't be on here too long. Oh yes, go boys! The fourth I do work at 10, so I could stay up a little long enough to to be up for casual Sunday to play some Among Us. Ryan, yes. Waka, yes. I saw yours first. The Mario Kart, please, Mario Kart 9. Like, I mean, they can't make a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Deluxe. Like, we have to have a 9. And then Waka says, no, if they made a good Mario Party, that would be perfect for that. Mario Party, but the full board is available online, and then everything is just automated by timers. If you don't do what you need to do in a certain time span, then it just keeps going. Like maybe maybe they lose their turn. I don't know. Like maybe like if something doesn't happen long enough, then it just goes past them, or it just randomizes the dice and it goes for them. Like they kind of become a CPU for that turn, and then it's kind of hard. Like you'd be able to uh press like a button and hop back in at a moment's notice. Happy New Year, Casey! Welcome. Says he's arrived. Ryan beat me to it. Happy New Year, boys! We here. Happy New Year's. We made it. We made it. Hold on. I can actually share this to Facebook as well. Vlog is like super deluxe. Mario Kart 8 super deluxe. Please no. I mean, if they were to do that, uh, knock on wood. um, give us more characters that have not been in the limelight, like Birdo and like Wiggler. Who else would it be? I think they gave us King Boo, did they not in Deluxe? They gave us Bowser Jr. Um, give us more tracks, even more tracks. Uh, more features. I don't know if they should keep going. Like, are they gonna just make the Mario Kart just be the ultimate of like the ultimate of Mario Kart, I guess, in terms of like they're expanding upon it. Sorry, I got quiet. I was typing on the Facebook side. We're live with our first stream of the new year. Come hang out if you'd like. Come hang out for a bit if you'd like. And then copy this tab, and then we... Wait, somebody's calling somebody? What? I just kind of hear the ringtone from my mom's phone, I think. I don't know. Alright, sharing the page you manage. Alright, so post to Facebook. And then that's to the personal page and restore, and then post to my Facebook page. Wait, is Rosalina not in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Hello? case, I've been playing around with my Switch Lite all day. Let's go. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Alan says we survived 2020. We did. Welcome back, Pun Alan. Happy New Year. Well, I just really want a cosmic colored Rosalina. Yee King Boo. See, when you said Yee King Boo, like, is King Boo in the game already, or do you have to add King Boo in there? Because I know Bowser Jr. joined in Deluxe. I don't know if King Boo is in the game or not. I haven't played 8 Deluxe in a while. Right? So did someone say Rosalina? Because whatever it is, I agree or agree. Yeah, he's what he meant. Well, I was like, yeah, he's in. Oh, okay. And let me actually read those other comments that I did kind of just casually go over. Waka was saying, a new Mario Kart, please Nintendo. But Ryan was saying, where's my Mario Strikers, Mario Golf, something. I would be so down. Like I'm definitely more excited. And I would clamor a lot more for a Strikers, Mario Strikers on Switch. Even if they just like up-resed Mario Strikers Charged and gave us online, and like maybe even throw like some some sort of like extra cup or so in the Road to Striker Cup. Or even if they were generous enough to give us like a DLC campaign, similar to like how Splatoon 2 did, I'm down for that. And just add online play, and you got yourself a fast Switch seller. Mario Strikers Charge was just this era of Nintendo that was just gritty and just hype. And we need to recapture that on the Switch. And then Mario Golf would actually be mad fun on the Switch because they could actually give you optional motion controls if you want them. And we haven't had a standalone Mario Golf game since World Tour, I think it's called, on 3DS. Mario Golf actually has had like more like standalone titles. Golf and tennis have been like the main standouts that have had their games still on like recent-ish hardware. Uh, Sports Superstars was just kind of literally the golf and the tennis games put on mobile. Well, the golf game from like Mario Sports Superstars was literally Mario Golf World Tour, just kind of not with all the extra modes to it. Uh, ten, the tennis game in Sports Superstars was just literally Ultra Smash, but on 3DS. uh, the baseball was good, but it's just it's not Sluggers. Mario Sluggers on the Switch, please. New Mario Baseball. Can we get that? Nintendo 20 man, Nintendo 2021 video. We gonna make that. Yeah, I'm gonna need. Well, I can't say I'm gonna need. Like I request Dub Waka if y'all are around and want to like be a part of a Nintendo in 2021 discussion. I'd be so down to have y'all be a part of that. And then Ryan says golf is boring to most, but like just the Mario versus Sonic games, I love the designs they give characters. It's great. Yeah, just the design and the way that they make the golf games feel. Cause like I didn't really pay much attention to golf before I played Mario Golf. And then same thing with tennis. And then you know I was a kid, and then fast forward, I started playing tennis when I got to middle school, and then I do still want to play golf at some point. I've tried it once in gym, and I want to actually go on a full course one day and play. And Radar Storm, Happy New Year! Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Thank you for tuning into the stream. We're just here hanging out. We're talking about gaming stuff, even though I was supposed to be talking about, how my 2020 was and notable things from it, and then what I really want to do heading into 2021. But I'm just happy to have peeps hanging out with me, because they could definitely be elsewhere, but they're choosing to spend a few minutes with your boy. And Ryan says, "Happy New Year," and yeah, I'd be down for a Nintendo discussion. Because honestly, with the complete just like hiatus of Nintendo Directs, well, technically we still kind of had Directs, but not actual Directs. Like we had the most recent Direct was a Direct for the for the Super Nintendo world, which not bad at that because that looks gorgeous and I want to go there so bad. But like the actual direct that would be considered, for gameplay, it was the Nindies showcase, the Nintendo Indie direct where they actually revealed Among Us on Switch. And then I think really there were a few of the Nintendo Direct partner showcases, but yeah, we just did not really get any more other directs since what would that be? January, February, January, I guess. I want to say January. It's like the last like actual direct that we got from 2020, like focused direct anyway. Because the Pokemon Direct gave us things. The Pokemon Direct gave us Mystery Dungeon. Mystery Dungeon Explorers DX, please. Oh my god, dude. I want them to give the same treatment to those that they gave the Rescue Team games. And like a part of me was like, how would they do that with the name? Because it would just kind of be Explorers, like would it just be called Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers Deluxe? But they could just do an HD version of Explorers of Sky. Boom, you have another Switch seller right there. Are you listening, Nintendo? Pokemon Company, whoever's in charge of this. And then Viper says all the hentai that is to come this year. I mean, it probably will be a lot. Let's be real. Because I will be in the first half hour of the new year. I will be the first to predict Explorers of Sky DX. Please, please. Because like because that was the version of Explorers of Darkness and Time that I did not get to play. Because like I think they actually had Explorers of Sky in my GameStop, but I missed my chance of buying it, and I'm sad. I guess I could still buy it on the Wii U eShop, sure, but if I were to do that and then they actually come out with that this year, because Pokemon this year is celebrating an anniversary, I'm pretty sure. Let me go on Google real quick. I'm sorry, I'm just not focused at all, guys. But this is a Darsh stream. Let's see, Pokemon anniversary. Let's see what we get. We just type that in. Okay, so I'm right. Pokemon anniversary 20. So 25. Yeah, Pokemon anniversary. Pokemon teases 25th anniversary celebration in 2021. Cause I had that little mini discussion with Red on commentary. That wasn't last night. Well, it will technically be 2 nights ago now. Technically 2 nights ago, the night of the monthly. It reveals a logo and anniversary things. What are my sources here? Uh, discussion. I gotta put the browser on there. Hold on. Do 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 do. The blue kind of made me subconsciously think about Scott the Woz. And Scott the Woz popped off in 2020. Like him and his friends are the best in terms of like comedic timing, bar none. Like in terms of consistency and quality, just Scott and his friends are just amazing at what they do. I wouldn't mind doing live skits at some point. I feel like that'd be very fun to do. I was just let me see. Let's just go to. Well, I had actually had it up there. Okay, but they do have the logo. That was talking about cookies, right? I just kind of clicked it. And then Viper saying, I honestly feel like it's a bit early to get another Mystery Dungeon remake, considering we just got one not too long ago. I mean, yeah, maybe that could they could probably announce it to be a thing that would be next year, possibly. Wait, a screenshot for the. See, they announced this and nothing happened with this after the fact. New Pokemon Snap. We're just gonna literally call new Pokemon Snap, unless that name was unless that was just an in development name for that. Oh yeah, February 27th. Gotta remember to take that day off because reasons. Pokemon Day. Oh boy. Or if not off, just make sure I get a morning shift. What is 27th on? Hold on. I possibly might get it off by default. Hold on. Because like, okay, I'm off tomorrow for the second. Because I get every other Saturday off. So if I'm off the second, that means I work the ninth. I work the ninth, off 16th, work 23rd, off 30th, work the 6th, off the 13th, work the 20th, off 27th. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just off on that day by default. Let's go. We're gonna be off on on Pokemon Day this year, boys. I don't have to do anything. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy that it worked out that way. Cause yeah, tomorrow I'm off and then the ninth I work. Then it's the 16th I'm off. The 23rd I work. The 30th I'm off. The 6th I work of February. The 13th I'm off. The 20th of February I work. And 27th I'm off. Yeah, that's how that's literally how that's gonna work out. That's so good. Oh man. Next this see I said next year. I'm not used to this yet. This year is gonna be so big for Nintendo because they're still this is technically their physical year for Mario's 35th anniversary. Nintendo commemorates the 35th anniversary of its flagship Super Mario franchise and listed what they were Game Informer listed what they'd like to see from because it's also Zelda's 35th anniversary. So 35th anniversary for Zelda and 25th anniversary for Pokemon. Oh my God, we have so much to talk about in a Nintendo discussion, dude. Man, because they were talking about in previous years there were announcements for including Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon that were on Pokemon Day. Pokemon Sword and Shield were announced on Pokemon Day. Snapchat filters were released. Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow on the eShop, 3DS eShop were announced. Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, the whole 3D remake of the first Pokemon movie. Excuse me, on came out on Netflix. Oh man, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. We know about a new Pokemon Snap game coming, which looks gorgeous. But there's just so much that's gonna be going down this year in terms of Pokemon alone. I'm so there for it. I'm turning 20 Pokemon when we're turning 25 together. 25th anniversary of Pokemon, 25th anniversary of my life. Let's go. Oh man. Oh dude. I'm so excited for this year, man. Alright, let's go ahead and put back to my face for the full is that the screen that the source? There we go. I'm back. And then Ryan says, "We'll see what they do with it." Viper says, well, "All right, I'm gonna hop off. Night, guys. I'll catch you later." All right, night, Viper. Thank you for spending the first few minutes of 2021 with me and with the chat. Really appreciate it, dude. Have a good sleep. As for the rest of the guys who are here, I'm gonna do what the title and like the description was supposed to be. Just a quick reflection of 2020 itself, and then as we're heading into 2021 now, I mean we're in it, but we're still heading into it. um, let's talk. Like, we've I've heard mainly from Viper and Waka about like what they consider their main points of positivity in 2020, and and they left their answers to the bonus question of the stream, because the question of the stream is asking what is like just what is your like big like what are your like highlights from the year, or like what um like how was your 2020 is basically how I is what I asked in the description below. Okay, so says if you're gonna do a reflection, you gotta use the credit music to essay too. Man, see, do they even have that on YouTube anymore? Cause like, well, that was Nintendo music that they kind of came after. Sonic music might still be safe, cause I know music channels like Brawl, uh, a bunch of characters I can't uh pronounce in terms of like Brawl. It's Brawl something, and then there's other big notable channels. I mean, we can see if we can see if there's a loop of it on here somewhere. Con where YouTube just there we go. Just go back to the feed. It's called The Last Scene. Okay, let's see if they actually have that as a loop on here, and then we can see if we find it like as a slightly remixed thing. Sonic Adventure 2, The Last Scene. Event The Last Scene loop, Sonic Adventure 2 music from Quad Factor. So this might be, yeah, like I'll let it play for a bit myself just to see. Because I think I have the source muted. I don't have the source muted. You can just kind of hear it. Oh boy. Yeah, that's the name. Brawl BRSTM 3s. That was the name I was thinking of in terms of music loops. In the case of that's the loop I listened to. Okay, so I have found the right thing. Is there a way to loop a loop? Can we loop a video? I don't plan to be on here longer than 30 more minutes, but you know, just in case. Alright. But I'm gonna start playing it now, and then I want you guys to let me know how it sounds in terms of the leveling. Like, do you guys think I should turn this down or up? I'm gonna get my Bluetooth actually. And Ryan says, Happy New Year's, but I'm gonna hop off of here and chill out. I'll catch up with you later. Alright, Ryan. Again, like I said, the Viper, thank you for tuning in to the stream. Really appreciate you. Thank you for spending the first half hour or so of the new year with your boy. Says keep it real, guys. Same to you. Keep it real. God, it's such a beautiful track. Oh my god. I was trying to connect to my trying to connect this to my tablet so I could hear it. It's probably not going to connect because of the fact that it's paired with my phone still. I feel like I do need to turn it down. Walker's, I'm just listening as I play. Listening to the music, you mean? Okay, so it is a phenomenal track. It is such an amazing track. Do we have the names of the composers? Yes, composers Junson. Oh God, I don't want to butcher names on camera. But legendary Sonic composer Jun Senui, Kenichi Tokoi, Fumi Kumatani, Tomoya Otani, then the arrangers Jun Senui, Kenichi Tokoi, Fumi Kumatani, Tomoya Otani, and is that Higo Tani? The composers and the arrangers, amazing job with this track. But there's a playlist. They have a link for a playlist. I was just showing this discussion. I meant, well, that's the name of the source I have. Just showing the source real quick. This is the channel. Quad Factor. I'm gonna just throw a sub. If I use music from people, I will sub. Let's go ahead and like edit this into the description as well. Anyway. Background music. Let's see. Alright, save, and if you refresh your stream, you should see that. And then Waka said he's listening to the stream as they play. Well, I thank you. Oh, okay, so they have event reflection loot, the last scene loot. Well, this one's literally called Reflection. How does that one sound? Let's pause this for a second. I'm curious now. I mean, this is real good too. Man, these tracks that were used in the final moments of Sonic Adventure 2 are just too good. Okay, so that one is good too. Indeed. Indeed. We'll just throw this one in there too. Why not? Throw it into the description. Paste. Save. Alright, but let's switch back over to our main source of my face. I'll just let this play in the background. How does how does it sound to you guys? In terms of the music, should I turn it down? Alright, I'm turning my Bluetooth on my tablet. I'm trying to just be able to hear this. Okay, there we go. Okay, this actually sounds fine. To me, I'm listening back to it. I could probably afford to turn it down a little bit. But to you guys who are actually watching the stream, you're the ones experiencing it, so please let me know if I should turn it down a bit, or if you think this sounds fine. Casey says music is good. Okay. See, I think because I have this in this playlist, it's gonna be just playing. Like it's gonna go to the next song by itself, unless I just. Yeah, it's gonna. Unless I turn autoplay off. I don't know. In cases, but I can still hear you perfectly. As long as the music's not overpowering me at all, we should be fine. But yeah, we're gonna get into like the meat of this video 30 minutes in. 48 minutes, 51 minutes, an hour. We're gonna be here until like 1 o'clock, 1:30. I don't need to be. I was like, yes, 45-minute stream. Definitely. Not a dark stream if it's not a little bit off topic. I wasn't as pressed for time this time around, so I guess this wasn't gonna perfectly mimic the stream from 2018 where it was like 14 minutes long because I actually had to dip and go to our church's watch night service, but because of circumstances there was no watch night service for us to go and congregate to, so we hanging out online. So let's just talk about 2020 for a few minutes, for a bit. And I totally did not acknowledge Jeremiah earlier. I'm so sorry. Happy New Year to everyone. 9volt was here. Shine 2020 to 2021. And he said, Happy New Year's to everyone. But yeah, Happy New Year, Jeremiah. Sorry I didn't acknowledge you earlier in the chat. Because, let's see. Because you said, in the case you were saying, boring name, but a real good song, and there should be 30-minute loop. Oh, you're talking about last scene, because this one is Reflections. But yeah, I have nothing prepared in terms of just talking. But it goes without saying that this was definitely a tough year for the masses. No one could have seen a virus coming that would effectively kind of shut down the world as we knew it. It being named COVID-19, it was a virus that began in 2019, but it really didn't make its way over into the States and really become just the level of a not just nationwide threat, but a worldwide threat until March of 2020. And people talk about how they remember like the day that it started going on the news and that it was announced that there were mandatory shutdowns and people you couldn't really that you really can't be out and about, or you can't be near people. And it was honestly the scariest thing to first see. I don't remember like the first day or whatever, but I do remember that I do remember watching the news for one of the first times. Like, I'm not sure if I came home from work that day or if it was like a day after work and I was off or something, but I was watching news with my parents, and just seeing the streets empty, these buildings that are usually so populated from these businesses, no traffic whatsoever. And speaking of traffic, wasn't even vehicles on the road. It's like the whole world became a ghost town, and it was so unlike anything that like I'd ever seen, and unlike anything that America had really seen. There have been pandemics before, Because I think the only thing that really comes close are things like the Spanish flu, or God, that might be it. Well, I mean, there were things like the swine flu, but even those weren't things that made the entire government shut down. Because yes, that was a point in 2020. That was a thing. The government completely shut down. Like, and that incredibly hurt businesses. Well, because laughs in plague. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, that hurt businesses so much because with less with I mean, I say less, but essentially in the beginning there were no people in the beginning going inside places at that point, because this came out of nowhere and people were terrified because first cases that were made aware of in the States, and we didn't know what to make of this. But people that were words with vocabulary, words that were people that became infected with COVID. We saw just how, what's the word, damaging, or just how dangerous this thing was. It was being compared, like it was being compared to the flu because it had very similar symptoms, but there were more symptoms that were extreme. And then Walker says, JK, they did nothing when that happened. Wait, what is they? What do you mean they did nothing when that happened? Oh man. But yeah, with the government effectively shutting down, that hurt people's businesses, especially like small businesses that definitely need that support of people, like the walking in, the communication. We lost that. Thankfully, as the year went on and we learned how to really, I guess not combat with it, but unfortunately live with it for a large part of 2020, we adapted basically. So that's where we had to wear masks. I would have actually had my mask, like I would have had my mission mask to be an example, but I don't have that on me. It was in the dryer. But and like I said, they didn't take any precautions when the plague happened; they just accepted it. As frightening and sad as that is, he's not wrong. You're not wrong, Waka. Like, there should have been a lot more done to really heed this thing off before it could become as destructive as it was. Well, because I still want a scorpion mask. Yes. I still need to, like, really look at different themed masks, cause like, we gotta make the most of what we're still going through, right? Like get a mask that makes sense. I've seen a few people come in Walmart with masks that have like a big smiley face on it. Just it just makes me chuckle. Just like it's good that they just have that good nature about it. The case is got a Hollow Knight mask for Christmas. Oh, nice. I need to actually know what that would look like though, because I don't know much about Hollow Knight. But yeah, the fact that COVID just came and swept the nation, swept the world, it was an unprecedented, terrifying time to live through. And like I addressed earlier, unfortunately, a lot, sadly, a lot of people didn't live through it. While it was being compared to the flu, symptoms of like coughing, sneezing, shortness of breath, but nausea, but then there were other more extreme symptoms. I mean, fever. Like there were other things like when the loss of taste and smell would also be flu. But So it shivers. What were the symptoms that screamed more COVID than flu? I feel like there's got to be something that was like really differentiated it. Because that was another scary thing. Like, if you had any symptoms, you really didn't know if you had just the flu or if you had COVID. Thankfully, I haven't really gotten sick this year at all. Ironically, though, I have been to the emergency room a couple, maybe 2 times this year. But it was really because it was in March where it first started, which scared my parents to death. But what it really was that I had like worked so hard, like on a Sunday, like the first week of March, because like there was like no coverage, and like I was doing everything and I was doing going every which way, just doing my best because I was literally alone in electronics from like 7 a.m. to like 12 or 1. Like I had somebody give me a break like a few hours in, and then there were people that helped me with the register for like bits and pieces here and there, but for the most part in terms of scheduling I was alone. It sucked. So I worked myself to the point that I'd gotten shortness of breath. And that was scary because this was like yes, COVID-19 is a thing, and like when I went to the emergency room, they had these extra means, and they had they had this like big plastic. Is that a plastic shield that they have? I guess a plastic shield. Like I went there, thankfully. This is this for me at least. Last year for you. Oh, Wako said, gotta walk into Darshean's Walmart with a scorpion mask and he won't know it's me, lol. Yeah, I didn't get sick either this year. That's a blessing. And he said, well, this for me at least last year for you. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, thankfully that was only like that was the main extreme case that I went, because but really all that was that I ended up like pulling a muscle, and that's what caused the shortness of breath. I mean, of course, moving around a lot would have caused shortness of breath, but I think I had pulled a muscle somewhere, and that's what was causing pain and shortness of breath. So thankfully, as far as I'm aware, I have been COVID free all year. And the fact that I heard that like some of my friends actually have gotten mild cases, I was like, are you good? And thankfully they did recover from it. Like they did their quarantining and they recovered. They're good. They're fine. Because quarantine, oh my god, dude, that's the world had to go in a the world itself basically went into a quarantine. You were not allowed to leave your house for like the first few weeks of this thing, or like the first like week or two of this thing, and drove some people insane. I was fine. I don't really go anywhere anyway. I'm like I go to work, and then I go to my friends' houses like if they want to hang out, or like if I feel like I want to hang out with somebody and like hit them up, and then Smash tournaments. Like those like the main 2 things I would leave my house for. I was going to church too, but then that stopped as well. I was going to church when I could, when I was off on a Sunday, which was rare because I was working like almost every Sunday 2020. And then it's kind of fell off, and it's just kind of I just not have been in church in a while. Sus. Hi, Sus. This is Ayo Shin. Yo, what's good, Sus? How you do? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Happy New Year to you. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm just reflecting on 2020. Just going back to, you know, the big C. The big COVID. Just addressing like what really changed last year as we knew it. Well, this year for Pacific time people, but We gonna say last year because Eastern time is what I'm on. Yeah, we're just talking about how that just really affected 2020 to really change how we interacted with people. We had to really learn how to come together while apart. And thankfully, there is a thing called Zoom where people were still able to be in contact with their loved ones on video calls. Ironically, I did not even get Zoom until like 2 days ago. I got it on the same day as my monthly. I mean, it's yesterday for you guys, but technically 2 days ago. You know what, Sus? That's actually a very good point. You're right. And that's something I want to get into as well. It says, yeah, but without it, I probably wouldn't have found your channel. And it's great that you did find my channel, because I do consider you a friend now. Like in terms of you, Sus and Waka, cause Waka came when Plague came to the channel, not to the channel, to the channel, but to the channel, and then to the Discord. Actually, how did you really find my channel? Like, was it just because I had randomly played in Clockwork's tournament, and you found me that way, or was it through B Metal's server? Like, I'm genuinely curious how, cause like I'm curious about how anyone really comes to the channel. Like I always love knowing what walks of life I interact with. And it says, hey, thanks Yoshi. No problem, man. Cause I feel like if it wasn't B Metal's server, it was when I covered was it Clockwork's tournament, or it was not Clockwork's tournament, it was, oh Jesus, You're Too Slow's tournament. It was the Sonic Discord tournament that I think You're Too Slow was like the main streamer hoster of. Because if it wasn't B Metal, it was that. And then I wouldn't even know him B Metal if it weren't for Travis. And I know Travis because I was in a Facebook Smash clan with him. So it's just interesting how the chain of events happened that I just met so many different people this year, and it's mainly because of Smash. And Smash obviously is just a huge part of 2020 for me. Like I'm not sure how many people really saw my my tribute post that I made for Smash Ultimate a few weeks ago. But I just want to go back and like read that, just in case people didn't hear that. Let's see. Cause I did squeeze that in on December 7th at 11:08. Cause I did get to read that before cause I did that before I started my Mario and Luigi Plan Z breakdown stream, like my live analysis. If I pull up Discord on the desktop, or maybe I shouldn't have that on there. Okay, so Sus says, nah, I saw your tournament runs and wanted to compete in the tournament because I couldn't find a regular tournament, so I asked you to announce when you participate, and then you announced you run in tech those. Oh, okay. So I feel like that was July, because I think June, July was like the first month I feel like July was the first month that I actually started like seriously competing in online tournaments. I had played in I think probably a few off camera because I mean that's what we all had to compete in at that point. And uh yeah, because I think it started with actually covering Supergirl Kels's Can't Be Tamed monthly. I'm sure I would see it if I were to actually go through my streams. There are a bunch of, by the way, this year. Because in terms of Smash Ultimate alone, um, excuse me, excuse me. Because we went from having like what 11 Ultimate streams at the end of 2019, and then now, as it stands, Smash Ultimate I have streamed 58 times at the end of 2020. So that was like 47 times that I streamed Smash Ultimate in 2020 alone. The majority of those being tournament runs. Let's go to content. Let's check this out here live. Search across your channel. I'm just gonna, well, let's just say Smash Ultimate Live. There are 64 results that come up for that. Show all. Well, some of them include the reaction streams. Let's just zoom into this. Let's see. I got a copyright claim in Sephiroth Universal Descent. Is that... I'm not sure what that even was. We'll take a peek at that at some point. But 313 views. Thank y'all so much again for coming through to my last monthly. Like, it was the amount of people that came through was again just so insane. And look at this view count. 313 views. It's only been a day. Like, I can't believe this. Yeah, Tectos was there, 146 views. That was actually a pretty popular run for that one. And kind of funny how my Won't Stop Just Run tournament run has 74 views, when that was like undisputedly my best tournament run all year. Let's go scroll back. Rows per page. Let's just do 50. Oh my God, Seth, you're laying it on me, man. It says, and as disappointing as it is to have not been able to play in an offline event, finding your channel is a silver lining. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. That was honestly like one of the main points of actually just making Yoshi Monthly a thing. Cause in the age of us not being able to actually go to offline events, I was like, I wonder if I can run a tournament. And me, whole naive me, in January 2020, not knowing that I would have an event that would just flood with 180 people in December 2020. Oh, young 24-year-old me, not knowing how screwed I would be. Oh man. Marco! B-Metal is here! Happy New Year! How are you, man? Thank you so much for coming through to the stream. Sus was just telling me that my channel was a silver lining, and that makes me so happy. That it was a silver lining to what would otherwise be a disappointing year of not being able to go to in-person tournaments. And then Margaret says, "Great, was just in a Zoom call with friends." Oh, that's so good. It's so good. So good to see your friends' faces. cause I've done a few messenger calls or Discord calls um with folks like Casey and Viper, and I've seen Casey face to face a handful of times. I I was talking about Zoom a few minutes ago. Like I didn't get Zoom on my phone actually until like 2 days ago, and it was going to be because my tennis instructor, because because she and my old high school tennis coach, they were trying to get people to our town tennis court to have just have an afternoon of that would would see everyone that we hadn't seen all year, and just have I think it was a thing of playing matches and playing sets, and it was a thing for playing for money. But because of my extreme paranoia and the fact that I've seen literally tens to hundreds to thousands of hundred thousands of people be infected and sadly die from this virus, I just did not want to go. Yeah, precautions were made. Like there were, like she said that everyone, of course, had to wear masks. It was going to be outside, like mainly because there's a building that they come in for like drinks and like water and stuff, but they would have. I assume that was going to be like outside with like the benches or whatever, and there were like extra sanitizer dispensers, and there were this or that, the other. But mm-mm. and and one of my friends, like he was wanting, he did his best to talk me into it, but I just was like, "I'm sorry, bro, no, I'm not." Like, as much as I would love to go, I miss all of y'all dearly, and yes, I risk I face to face with dozens of more people than what I would have probably faced at at the court every day at work, because yes, I'm in retail, so like that's even more dangerous each time. But the difference with that is that I have to do that to like live and to help to make a living. As as painful as it is, going there is like a recreation, as a choice. It's something that I would have a say in the matter in, and my say was that I just didn't want to risk it. Because I'm not even sure if many people even I'm just gonna make my face bigger for a bit. I'm not even sure if many of y'all know this, but back in like 2013, yeah, 2013, I had to have surgery on my right side. My right lung collapsed, and the bizarre thing to this day is that we do not know how the bleb formed that burst that made my lung collapse. I'm fine. I've had surgery. Because I had to be in the hospital for like 10 days. I literally had tubes in me. It was rough. And when they took them out, I did cry, because that's pain. That is pain. But so like when I hear that that COVID is something that attacks the lungs, for someone that has a lung that literally had to be reinflated, or like replaced rather, I guess I should say, put back in place, that's extremely scary to me. I don't want to take the risk. And my dad is health risk because he's had surgery himself. In various different places. I'm not gonna go into like his personal stuff, but he would be really at risk. And my mom, who also is in retail, she's always in risk, but she would be at risk herself. So it's just something that's just that much scarier for me personally. That if I don't, that if it's something that I wouldn't necessarily have to go to, I'm just not gonna go to it. Like until that we are at a point that COVID is much more manageable. I pray that this vaccine helps keep this down. Like this, and it's what frustrates me so much about people that come in stores and don't mask on, because it's like, why? Like, if you're really wanting to get back to a point of normality, why aren't you wearing a mask to help everybody out? Because you're risking yourself and you're risking others by, you don't know if you're carrying this thing. You could be passing it along to us and not even realize it. COVID is just a scary thing. I mean, yeah, it took the world by storm, but the fact that I've just seen, I look at these numbers every day on the news, and it's just like, it's so scary that it keeps going up. And we don't know when we'll be back to a point where we'll be able to go out without having to wear masks, without having to worry about social distancing or limiting the amount of people in a certain area, or even doing something as simple as a handshake or a hug. This is 2020 because of COVID-19. It's just I somehow had that whole rant from talking about me just now getting Zoom because of the tennis instructor. And even then, because she was wanting us to do like a video call with everybody, or people that didn't come to it, so just so everybody would still be able to see their faces. Unfortunately, that didn't really follow through. Like I never really got like a follow-up text about that, about like a video call for everybody. But that's beside the point. Let me catch up in chat. Yeah, I'm sorry I went like super heavy there for a few minutes, but I just wanted to let you guys like understand like where I was coming from, of like why I like hard like declined going to that thing. And then I do see, I think it was like in May that I actually competed in the Sonic Discord tournament. May 1st actually. And let's see, Marco says, after that, so 108, this I was ranting for like 8 minutes. I'm so sorry. But Marco says, and I agree with Sus, is that 1,000,000%? How many zeros is that? It's not 100,000, let's see. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 100,000s. Wait. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 100,000s. That's a million. Agree with Sus 1,000,000%. Your channel is a silver lining. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And you actually play tennis? I do play tennis. I do. He said, sorry to hear about that lung collapse. Yeah. That was definitely a rough period there. Because it was the senior year. It was the second semester of my junior year. Was it 2014 or 2013? I can't remember now. 2013. No, it was the beginning of 20. I don't know anymore. No, yeah, it was the beginning of 2013 because it was the second semester of my junior year. Senior year was 2013, 2014. Because I graduated in 2014, so yeah. And then sorry to hear about that lung collapse. And Marco said, it's not worth putting your life at risk, Sheen. You're an amazing person. Thank you so much. And Seth was saying, I can't even imagine what that's like. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks so much, man. And then Marco was saying, I don't think COVID will ever end. I do think it will become very manageable. That's what I think. And that's also something that's pretty scary to think about. Because the world just kind of won't really be the same again after this. Where people are really, I mean, maybe this could be a silver lining for people that actually, you know, have hygiene be more careful of that. But what was I about to say? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, like maybe this is I mean, the worst way to be a blessing in disguise, but a way for people to be more courteous of coughing and sneezing. I don't know what I was gonna say. of just how they a personal space, I guess, and just how they interact with people. Oh, Marcus said you play. Oh, you play tennis too. Let's go. I didn't know that. And then what Casey says, I didn't even know about the lung collapse. I never told you that. I never told you that in the Blitz chat. Huh. Interesting. And then Cody Mizell says, hello, Cody. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy New Year, Cody. And Marcus says, get down to Florida. Let's play tennis. Once, just like you say, once COVID is more manageable, if it's a thing where like if something's going down in Florida, where shoot, like if me and my parents take like a sort of like vacation over the weekend, go to Florida, I'll see what big events are happening in the like area that you stay in, like the Smash tournaments are going down or something. That would like go to like a big draw, and if you're like kind of in that area, I would love to meet up then. I would absolutely love to meet up. Mark says it's a deal. Let's go. It may not be a 2021 thing. Maybe it could be a 2022 thing. But I do hope to meet you in person at some point. I hope to meet a lot of you guys at some point. Actually, all of you, if it's possible. Like if... I don't know if I would ever go to like a con. I don't know if I would ever get big enough on YouTube to even be considered to go to some sort of like con event to be like a panel or something. That would be like kind of dream to have like my own booth at a panel just to be able to just meet people that it's crazy to say that I've influenced in any sort of way. Because me and Casey had that conversation. They're like, yo, want to meet you in person. Ever been fishing, Darsh? I went fishing like as a kid, and it was like when I went with my it was with one of my parents and my grandma. I think because it was kind of funny because I think when I tried to it was my mom and my grandma. I'm not sure if my dad was there or not, but I have the memory, or maybe not the memory, but they tell me that when I was trying to fish, like I threw the line back and I accidentally snagged my mom's foot. I didn't mean to. I don't really have any other memories of fishing besides that. I wouldn't mind going fishing though, because we actually surprised my dad this year with a fishing license for Father's Day. So if I were to get one myself and maybe my mom too, I would love to just go out in the water with them and just fish. I would have bait that's not live because I am a squeamish person. But I would love to do that. And then Marcus says, by the way, I'm digging the Sonic Adventure 2 ending music. Oh yeah, it was definitely a great suggestion by Casey. Okay, so the playlist kind of like went from reflection to the last scene. And honestly, the music was going perfectly with like the tone of my video has been for a while. It's like we can close this other tab, I guess, and just kind of keep going back and forth between this tab and this playlist on. But yeah, I can't be on for much longer though, because I do have work at 10, and so I'm gonna get up at like something to 8 or maybe 8. But I think we've done enough negativity, like covering enough of the enough of the the in your feels kind of stuff. Let's go to positivity. The good of 2020, a lot for me, honestly. Like notable things, got my ceiling redone in my room, which for like the longest of times it was like popcorn ceiling, but now it's smooth. Because for what it was that like my ceiling, it was kind of like it was kind of coming down a bit, and it was kind of scary because like it wasn't to the point where it was just gonna cave in or anything, but just that the fact that it was dented down enough that it seemed like it would be problematic in the long run. But I'm not sure if moving my camera up will be able to. Like now my ceiling is just really smooth. Cause yeah, before I had like the whole like dotted, like the popcorn ceiling where it's very texturized, but and like over in that corner specifically, it was like a bit down. But now it's smooth and it's level because we had someone come and do it and did a great job of that. Oh god, can I get this back in the right spot? Oh god. Webcam, please. Oh no. I should not have moved this. I'm sorry I'm messing you guys. Oh no. Let's just go to browser only for a second and readjust this. Wait, it might be fine. It might be fine. It's not the same angle it was at, but we're gonna take it. Yeah, while that process was happening, I was staying in a room across from me, which is so I like moved like my operation of like my switch and stuff over there, and I debated streaming while I was over there, but I decided not to. So like the few days I was over there, I really got into Disney Plus, because I mean because this was really the year that everyone really relied on subscription services, like subscription services for video, and like pay for Netflix and Disney Plus with Hulu. So like, why not take advantage of this? And like, I just kind of just went on it and got into shows that I watched as a kid. That's So Raven. Like That's So Raven. I saw some parts of like I even looked at a bit of the Little Mermaid TV show. There was some of I looked at the first minutes of The Lion King too. And there were just different shows that like maybe not quite as like childhood, but like teenagehood, I guess. Shows that I got into like Good Luck Charlie and Liv and Maddie. Just so many amazing shows that I had like grown to love on Disney Channel. It was just so good to be able to sit and just be able to just lay and binge those, like just finding that joy in watching shows like that. It was like that was really really cool to have that. Let's see what else. This is past the point of like the ceiling being fixed and all, but like binging different series on Netflix, because there was this like family reunion, I think it's called, that me and my mom basically binged like the entire show in like a day. So that was nice. And there was comedian Marlon Wayans that has his show Marlon. We binged like almost a season of that. Like and that was probably like a month or so ago, maybe. And then let's see. There were a few other shows scattered in there. I watched the first episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender again ever since, like, not watching it for like, God, at least 3 to 5 years, and it was reminded of just how good Avatar is as a show, like the world building and just the characters being established in the very first episode, like the first few minutes. You know what these characters are about, and it's great. And let's I did glimpse at Casey's comment. I was trying to, because I was like positivity now, but this is a safe space. If you want to vent and share, you're free to. Casey says 2020 was a weird mixture of terrible and great for me. I lost a close childhood friend in a car accident, and that was extremely difficult to deal with due to the fact that we had pretty much drifted apart due to depression. I don't even know what to say to that. Oh, God. Like, I remember when you told us about that. If I didn't say it then, I'll say it now. I'm so sorry. My deepest condolences to you and their family and like your family, how much it affected like, you. It always is unfortunate to like when something would happen with somebody that you were close with years ago and you drift apart and then you hear news like that happen. I could not imagine that. I really could not. That is one of like, that is definitely a fear, because I don't talk with my, I don't talk with my RL friends nearly as much as I need to, and my conscience would never live itself down if, God forbid, something would happen and I weren't able to talk to them again. So 2021, for my New Year resolutions, definitely needs to just be reach out to people more. I am terrible at reaching out to people. I'm terrible at following up with conversations. You message me one day, it does sadly kind of happen every so often. I won't respond for like a day or two or more. It can be weeks depending on who it is or like what the circumstance or like the topic of discussion is, and that's not a good thing. I need to follow up more with people and just need to just start a conversation more. Just need to just it's not hard to just go to your contacts, which is actually kind of hard for me because I lost all of my contacts. I need to like rename contacts. Like conversations are there if I talked with them. I gotta rename them and stuff. But it's not hard to just go to, if I go to a name, it's like, oh, it's my dude right there. And just say, hey, what's up? It's like, hey, how's it been? It's like, hey, long time no talk. How's life? How are you? How do you feel? How's your family? It's been too long. We need to talk more. It's like, we need to just, like, it's like, yo, hit me up to play some Smash or something. Like, let's play some Mario Kart. Let's just vibe. Let's do a voice call. Let's do something. Let's just do something so we know that we're good. And then Casey says, depression made me extremely antisocial and I simply didn't care about anything. Didn't have any plans whatsoever. But early this year, I started taking antidepressants and they have helped me. That's great. I'm a better and more rounded person now because of them. I can think like never before with a clear mind. And I'm a happier person than ever before. I'm not as negative. The list can go on, but despite this year's many flaws and many challenges, I think it's been overall a decent year for me, solely because of the antidepressants. Well, I am definitely glad that you were able to pull yourself out of that state of mind that you did unfortunately fall into. But losing a loved one, losing a friend, that isn't something that's not an easy thing to go through. I'm not sure if we really had people to like talk with about it, because I'm not sure how much you really elaborated on it when you first told me and like Viper like in the chat. I'm in no means qualified to like give my own sort of perspective on that, but I will listen. I feel like I am a good listener for people. Like if you have something, I have a venting channel in my Discord. So if it's anything that you feel like you actually wouldn't mind sharing with people, or like if you just want to talk to me or someone in DMs, like my DMs are always open. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I have channels like the vent channel there in my server, so you can actually like get stuff off your chest that you feel comfortable with. If it's, I mean, that's obviously something that's super personal, but if you feel comfortable enough to let it out in the open, I'm there to read and digest and listen and to respond to the best of my ability and to the best of what I could offer in terms of my own empathy. That I can't speak for other people, but I'm sure that there's at least some people that would be willing to do their best to help out as well in terms of like listening and giving their own perspectives and advice and comfort that they could. Casey said, and of course, you guys helped a lot. I honestly think we have something going here with you growing larger and Viper growing his streams, and myself starting to stream as well. Oh yeah, I definitely think so. I think we can look up from here and hope for the best. Absolutely. I think we can definitely look for the best from here, because especially if we're going to be getting things like Blitzcast off the ground, where it's going to be, I assume, mainly us three are going to be like the ones starting it out, since we are like basically like the co-founders of Blitz, like our clan, like Smash clan. It started out as Smash and Pokemon clan, but it's more so Discord now. But well, more so just Smash now. Didn't we start on Facebook? We made it was a Facebook group first, and then it became a messenger chat that we still use, just kind of like our social circle chat now. Excuse me. But yeah, in terms of things like what you say, like my channel, Viper's channel on Twitch, and then you starting to stream as well on Twitch. Yeah, I think we can all definitely have our different things going at our own paces that we're wanting to set for ourselves, and like the communities that we're trying to establish for ourselves, and then us wanting to come together for certain group projects like Blitzcast. I definitely feel like we have a lot to look forward to. And Casey says, and I appreciate that, Darsh, I really do. You've been a good friend since the day we met in MSC. You were a real epic gamer. No problem. Thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. What was I talking about? I was talking about watching stuff on like streaming services. All right. Okay, Event 9. Okay, this is the music I think that played in the background for like Maria. Like the Maria flashback, like the Gerald Robotnik thing. I feel like I just in real time saw a dislike on this music. I have no idea why. I think this is what that track is, because the first comment is like, Shadow, what do you think it's like on Earth? The fourth song in this soundtrack is It Doesn't Matter looped. See, I think that's the one that we won't be able to really have go on in the background because it has lyrics. But this one is also fitting for this for the tone of what this stream really was. But positivity, we're getting back into positivity. Well, if you think I should let this one play out too, though, that's fine. Cause it's either this or I'll just go back to reflection and have that loop. No, yeah, I'm going to reflection. I mean, songs have similar vibes to them. Anyway, yes, positivityness, good things that came out of 2020. I got a gaming laptop. It's just like random things. This is one of those things that I didn't think I would get until like at the very least like a few like dedicated months or a year of saving up for. And then even then, this was less priority because I was like, save up, because like what's priority is saving up for a car. But I fatefully saw this thing amongst some freight that wasn't really on shelves anymore, like on display anymore. And I just happened to scan the box and it was on clearance. And this laptop is normally like $1,200, and I got this $1,200 MSI laptop for like $400, and it was like an impulse buy. It was, I mean, it was more so like an investment because it was basically like a kind of thing where it was like a credit impulse buy, but it's fine. It was manageable. That I could still like, I could pay it back. It's fine, but I was not about to let a deal like that pass up. So I was like, yes, getting this because it would help out my streams immensely. I would be able to have something strong enough to stream in HD consistently. And I think that actually might have been the turning point of like where May happened, and I was able to have like a lot better quality in terms of it not being just 480p but 720. It could always be 720. Cause I'm pretty sure that was May, so that adds up with where May would be. That let's see, go back to that source. It would add up where May that I ended up having a jump in terms of because I think it was one of these streams where I had it named. Let's see, details. Yep, because it says new laptop, chill, quick play and viewer battles. What day was this? What do you mean no matching videos? I need you to refresh real quick. Oh wait, live. That was like May. May 13th. Okay. So the stream from May 1st was like my last stream I did before I used the new laptop to stream from then on. Cause I did a test stream and everything. Cause I think when I got a new laptop and I was like, yo, we're leveling up. Let's get, and then I got lights as well, and that helped out with lighting. because that definitely helped in terms of, because if it wasn't for for this table light that I have on now, this is what my lighting would be. And we worked with this lighting for a decent bit in 2019. Like when I was able to fully transition over to using OBS for things. But with the upgrade on the laptop and then things like this light helps immensely, and that's just one of them. I don't have a second one to have better lighting. And then yes, Casey, I did get a car this year. I was going into the. All right, Marco said I'm going to bed. Good night, Shane. Happy New Year. Good night, Marco. I do need to be doing that soon myself, super soon. But thank you for tuning into the stream. Thank you for hanging out with me for a bit in the first hour or so of 2021. And then thank you for the kind words that you that you shared while you were here. Really appreciate it. We are definitely gonna have to get together at some point in the future once COVID becomes more manageable and play not only some Smash but some tennis and just talk in general. And I would love to see how you just shred on that guitar in person. That would be great. I mean, he probably left by now, but if he watches the replay of this, or some like timestamp for this for him, somebody clip this Ruby Metal to see this specific moment. Not really, you don't have to. Yeah, Sus in case of just saying goodnight as well. Sus was saying, nice, I built a gaming PC and a good thing I did because my laptop is still being repaired from a few weeks ago. Oh, okay. Well, good that you have a gaming PC, like a gaming desktop, you mean? That's good. I'd be interested to compare specs tomorrow. Well, later on today. It's still technically tomorrow for you guys. Yeah. Tomorrow or later on today. Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested in comparing specs. Because I am doing this for my gaming desktop this stream, because I'm doing it for my desktop instead of my laptop. This desktop is actually like 6 years old. Wait, hold on. 7 years, well, 6 and some change, because I got this like the first year I was going to Trident Tech College. That was a blessing. Because I had to do stuff at home, and the computer I had then was not strong enough. Was able to get that, and thank God for that. Or for this, I should say. It's still, I mean, it's packed with a bunch of things I need to clear off from storage-wise, but it still runs fine. It's ironically it's Windows 8, but yeah, it still runs perfectly fine. It's good because I was able to play Sonic Generations on this, God, 5 years ago. So I tried it in 20. It was like the year after I got it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I could play it now on here. I mean, I could play it on the laptop, for sure. Not sure how much what I would run on here, but anyway. Yes, the laptop, and then getting into what Casey just says because he said it. Something else I did not think I would get anytime soon. I got a car this year. I bought a car. I own a car. It is in my name. That is like one of the most biggest adult accomplishments that I have made this year that I did not expect to make this year. Because I was thinking, I was like, yeah, like at the earliest I could see this being like a tax time thing next year or whatever. But went with my dad to the dealership that we get maintenance, like just routine maintenance on our family SUV. It's a Nissan place, and we mainly went there for that. And like he did do like an online inquiry for a certain vehicle. It was a different vehicle than what I actually got, but we went there and just really the intention of just looking at it and seeing how it was really just how I like it. And I actually did like it. I was like, okay, I'll just buy like a Bluetooth transmitter to be able to work with the whole like playing stuff from my phone, like music wise, onto it. I'll work that stuff out. It's fine. Like this like this vehicle is good. It was a 2015, I think. I think it was a 2015 Hyundai Elantra. I think it was, and it was manageable because he picked it because of the price range. It was manageable for like the wage that I make and like what I would be able to do in terms of payments. But because of how much mileage that had, we couldn't get that vehicle, or we could, but it had to been like 3,000 down, and I didn't think I'd have to put uh that much down. Like I wasn't trying. I didn't think I'd have to put like 1,000 or a few hundred down that day, more or less, much less $3,000. The case says, adult, you have evolved into adult. Yes, yes. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely evolving into adults. But but yeah, we even test drove that the Honda and everything, and it really just kind of became an impulse thing to really follow up with it and try to get that vehicle, because then it was the whole thing of running credit and then seeing like mileage and what would be good and manageable in terms of payments and what they could work out, like what they could do in terms of like the process of getting a bank to give the loan so we can finance for X amount of time. FYI, for people who have not bought a car yet, or are gonna be getting a car, it is an extremely long process. Clear your day, because it takes a while. We were there for like 4 hours. No, it was longer than that. It was like 5 or 6 hours. Because we were there for the maintenance for the main vehicle. But then it was the process of waiting for this, and it was bad because we had to get back to make sure to make sure my mom got to work, so we had to take her, and then we did get back up over there, thanks to one of my dad's friends, and we did end up leaving from there in the vehicle I have now. But the vehicle I have now is what the worker that helped us with looking at the initial vehicle, they went and they looked at like all the credentials, like my wage and credit, and like what I would say I'd be willing to do in terms of payments, or this, that, and the other, and he came back with a recommendation, and that was a 2018 Ford Focus SE, 3 years newer, a lot less miles, no money down. That was, we got the best outcome from that. Like no money down, and then it's a thing that payments, it's broken down. I think it's like it's every other week basically that payments are made. So it's very manageable. Like it comes out of whenever I get paid automatically. So it's good. And that was just a huge blessing, because because any of our other vehicles that we had, besides our main SUV that we have, they weren't like they were definitely blessings themselves, because they were getting us to where we needed to be. But my dad had to do a lot of servicing off and on to either vehicle. One of them stopped it completely, and then we had like the other vehicle that we were using for a while was like a 99 car, 99 Century Buick, yeah. So that was having its fair share of problems, and to keep buying things to make sure it was good for us. And after a while, we're just like, we need something else. And thankfully, and thank God for good credit, but just thankfully we were blessed for me to be able to get that vehicle, and now we have 2 good working vehicles. It just worked out. So like, that was definitely one of like the biggest things that I could have, like one of the big like adult milestones, because like what you really work to have credit for, like the biggest things that you really want to have good credit for. So like long-term purchases, so you can get a vehicle, like credit card, I guess. Well, credit card is how you build credit. Like vehicle and place to live, basically. And both of those I am taken care of this year. I got my own car, and then in terms of like place to live, I don't have to worry about that. In terms of yeah, like I have nothing to worry about in terms of like having to like think about, well, like if I were to like move out or this like what what will I really have? But I will always have here. Can't really go into details about that because that's more personal, and I'm not gonna have my parents on me about that. But just know that in terms of like a place of residence, I'm secured. So like having a car in my name and that all in 1 year, this is an amazing year for me in terms of like adulthood. I just like coming to terms of responsibility. And there's like a number of other positives. I can't really think of them though. I feel like I have some stuff in my notes. Casey said my car, which is still stuck in Kentucky, is a 2003 Buick Century. Oh, okay. Oh Lord, I peeped into Discord for a second. Laughter's like, no respect for PST gang. See, I'm not gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna be awake at 3 a.m. to really make that announcement as well. So like, I'm gonna leave that up to like Lapras or somebody to just do like the @dino ping. That'd be basically everybody. Just say, we made it, boys. PST boys, we made it. Or like, I volunteer sus if you're still here. That'll be your job. like when it turns midnight for y'all, just do like the @dino @CoolDino roll. Or like mention and just say Happy New Year, boys. Happy New Year, PST gang, we made it. You don't have to do that at all if you don't want to. I'm just I'm joking. And then speaking of which, isn't it close to 2 a.m. for you? It is. I need to be getting off of here. The main what I wanted to actually read before I get off for sure is I mentioned the tribute I gave to Smash Ultimate on its anniversary on the 7th, because I'm not sure if people just read it and didn't really make too much of a fuss about it, or really, because there was like no response to it at all on the server. But I just want to read this real quick because it's important to me. So happy 2-year anniversary, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Y'all didn't think I was just gonna not make an announcement or something? Okay, I didn't have to say that part, but happy 2-year anniversary, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Of course, I'm going to pay tribute. Ultimate is the reason I was able to travel out of the state with my parents for the first time since I was a kid to attend a regional tourney. Little did I know that'd be the only time for a long while. Because of COVID-19, the competitive scene and the world as we knew it had to collectively learn to unite while apart. I started my online monthly series not knowing a pandemic was on the horizon. Without realizing it, Smash became the silver lining to my fear of this virus, giving me something to look forward to and escape with at least once a month. I've spent this year building the quality of my series each month, making necessary mistakes, meeting so many talented, cool people, and doing what I can to help better people's and doing what I can to help someone's online experience. That and more are reasons why this game means the world to me. I've had a blast this year commentating with new and old friends online, and just being able to get on to play and hang out with you guys. Super Smash Bros. is more than an iconic gaming crossover. It's a community. A lot of people I know, in person or online, I've met through Smash, and I couldn't really imagine not knowing them now. Many different walks of life coming together because one game features their favorite character or a series they grew up with is something I call truly special. Smash Ultimate is a game with so much love, content, and attention put into it, more than we deserve or could have ever seen coming. Smash in 2020 has had several highs and lows to say the least, but it was definitely one of the most influential years yet. Thank you, Mr. Masahiro Sakurai and every member of the development teams for creating this game. We appreciate you and wish this love letter many more years of life. That was my tribute to Smash Ultimate back on December 7th, and honestly it helps encapsulate just a lot of this year, because I didn't even touch on that I did, in fact, before COVID really was an important factor. I went out of state with my parents. We took a weekend trip with it bridged between January and February, and I played in this tournament called Dare to Dare, and it was in Savannah. Yes, it was in Savannah, Georgia, and it was just so cool to just be with them, like not in something that we're used to, but just being on this little mini adventure. And we're there, and just in the hotel room, and I was like grinding out with the Yoshi Discord. Like I literally like made like I think I asked for matchmaking help, because I was like, I got a tournament tomorrow, and then people came in and like I had some Yoshis come in, and it was one person that was like, what matchups do you think you need? And I was like, give me some Cloud, give me some Terry, give me this, give me that, give me that, and like they obliged, and they had some decent characters that I was asking for. Then other people came in, and like the arena was full, and it was such a cool. I was a part of the Yoshi Discord for that night at least. And like that's just another thing that Smash did for me. It helped me interact with a lot of people that play the same character that I do and just enjoy the game, and people that were just willing to help me prepare for a tournament that I was excited for to play in, like outside of my state. And that's just another reason why Smash is just honestly the savior of this year, in term, like for me at least. Let's see. I love how the title is just a quick reflection, and here we are 2 hours later. I'll just say super quickly, 2021, and heading into it, we're here now. But I'm hoping to do a lot on the channel, hopefully. Part of my announcement from today probably ties into this very well, because like saying thank you guys like again for playing in Yoshi Monthly 12, like amazing turnout. basically just like the last line. Just I really do look forward to the future of Yoshin Monthly. Because okay, I did ask for people to come together to make this a memorable one to send the year out with a bang. We definitely did that. We definitely sent 2020 out with a big bang in terms of reception with that tournament. I wouldn't have had it any other way. Smash is what helped start this year out. I think the first stream of this year was literally like a reaction to like a direct for that. But while I find that, like yeah, I'm of course hoping to continue Yoshin Monthly into 2021. And hoping to resume a lot of series that I kind of just left in the balance for a while. Paper Mario Color Splash, I want to bring that back to the limelight. My Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX series, I want to bring back to the limelight. Yes, man. It was inevitable. But fair. Very fair. I was curious about like what my first stream of this year was. I was glancing at that. But yeah, we're basically done here. We need to be done here. We're really the first true it was test stream, well, the Pokemon Direct. It's like our first mainstream. But the next was discussion for the last Fighters Pass character. And then the blind reaction to that. And then we had our tournament at the end of January. So yeah, Smash played a big part as early as then. Because we even played Smash for Pokemon Day. For it's got 28, but I think we started at 27th. Just kind of bled into that next day. So yeah, like just the fact that I played Smash to celebrate Pokemon just shows how much Smash had an influence this year. And it's going to continue to be a big influence in 2021. We're going to be continuing Yoshin Monthly, of course. I'm going to try to make Yoshin Exhibit more populated too, because I feel like that sub series of mine has the potential to be as well received as the monthly, because it's able to just try different rule sets out and different things that you wouldn't normally see in these regular tournaments. I still love the concept that I've made for that, so I hope people would like to play more in Yoshin Exhibit moving forward. Like for it just be more than just crew battles, some that don't finish. I gotta go back to Monet Simps and the leader of that, and actually reschedule that one. So I would like to play in the next exhibit if it's a day like in the 10. Well, see, yeah, that with the exhibit, I'll still have that be on. I'll still have that be voted on. Excuse me. Because the monthly, I've more or less decided it was just kind of choosing a day on like if it can be on a Wednesday or a Saturday, I do that. And then just being able to plan a whole lot better around that. I might still let it be a voting process. I'll have to ask when it's appropriate hours for people. But yeah, stuff we'll talk about a lot more in the future for sure. But yeah, besides a whole bunch of Smash coverage that you know is coming, in terms of my main monthly and the exhibit, and of course viewer battles, just I'm wanting to do compilations and for 2020 itself, like, well, actually making the VODs for the tournaments themselves to start with, and then making just different compilations from these of like maybe like my run in all of them, or like just hypest moments from them, funniest moments from them, those different ideas, and just a whole bunch of different other edited together videos for Smash, and just in general. I've become more or less a streaming channel in the last few years, but I have so many videos that I want to just bring to the light that are one of my backlog of pre-recorded stuff, but I want to record stuff and edit it and really show like my editing skills as well, and show how my content is when it's not this live mess of things. I would love to be able to finally truly flex my well, maybe not flex, well yeah, to finally truly flex my other areas on the channel, because I saw glimpses of like my singing on here as well. We went back and looked at my spray animation on the channel. We didn't really address voice acting close at all 2020, despite joining a voice acting server. You know how bad that is? Thanks to Play. But yeah, we're gonna make voice acting prevalent on the channel again. Things that I have in my banner now, we're gonna do those in 2021. Because we're basically doing everything in there except for like the animation and this voice acting parts. Because like I watched so many different like comic dubs in 2020. Notably, dubs of the Sonic IDW comics. Firstly by Kirikai dubs, and then kind of passed the torch over to Adrenaline dubs, and they're doing an amazing job on that. And there's other channels that do it that I peek at when I look at an issue ahead of Adrenaline, which I know I shouldn't, but I'm just so curious of how the next parts go down. But there's so many different dubs of things. Like I'm probably gonna make like a proper like updates video that I'll record ahead of time and then edit and upload by the end of January, so you guys can get a better, less scuttled idea of what I want the channel to be in terms of this new year, because I have a lot of plans in store. But yeah, that's all I got. That should have been all I had like over an hour ago. But it wouldn't be a Dark stream. We're back, I think. Okay, yeah, we're back. And that Sus was saying looking forward to it. I'll try to show up to those. Appreciate you. I assume you meant the exhibits when you were saying that you were trying to show up to those. If you don't mind elaborating on what you meant by that a little while ago. As Sus says, good night, Darsh. Good night, Sus. I'm trying to think what did I say before it died? Oh, you said exhibits and future streams in general. Okay, really appreciate it. Okay, so it basically cut out when I said it wouldn't be a dark stream. Yeah, I said it wouldn't be a dark stream if we didn't talk for a while. Which is, I mean, it's good and bad, but it's more bad because work is a thing in like 7.75 hours from now. So yeah, I'm gonna get some food when I get off of here, and that's gonna be that. But yeah, that is gonna be it for me. I look forward to 2021 TLDR. So if you enjoyed any part of the stream, go ahead and smash that like button. And share the stream if you think others would enjoy this like a long-winded heart-to-heart and recap and advice and discussion and like look to the future all in one. if you think that people will enjoy this kind of stuff, I would greatly appreciate it. If you did share, you don't have to, of course, but if you at the very least like the stream, I know that you enjoy the content. And but yeah, again, if you think people might like it, then definitely share if that is a thing on your heart. I would greatly appreciate it. Comment down below anything you would like to. If you want to answer the questions of the stream, I love the interaction. And if you are new here or have yet to, do me a huge favor and subscribe. We didn't hit our 750 subscribers like I was wanting to do, but we did hit 650. I'd say that's close enough. We take those. That's a dub. We definitely took the year by storm because we started we started under 400 subs. We worked our way up to 650. I say we because y'all helped me reach that number. So thank you so much for that, guys. So yeah. So again, if you have been here for a while. So if you're new here or been here for a while, just have yet to do me that huge favor, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And then ring that bell to be notified the minute I go live next. I have links in the description for various things. My Facebook page that supports this channel is in the description below. It houses my older streams, and it's also an updates hub for what content is coming whenever I go live. So check that page out if that interests you. And if it does, like and follow that. I have not done so really yet, but I do have a Twitch channel, so if you're interested in seeing me whenever I migrate over to Twitch for gaming streams, twitch.tv/Shean96, SHEAN96, my Twitch channel. If you want to give me a jump start over there, they'll help me out before I really if I actually do decide to move over to Twitch for streaming. Help me out over there. They really appreciate it. And if you like to be a part of the community even further and join the Discord server, the link is in the description below. Cool people like SusEX, Casey, B-Metal, and Dub, and Waka. They're all there. Alan, who's here for a bit. So everyone who was in this chat are in the server, well, except for a few. For a few names I didn't recognize. So that's me. That's you. That's you, dude. That is you. You are cool peoples. Cool peoples. Because he said that my series or channel was a silver lining for you during this time. I greatly appreciate it. Again, it's just funny how stuff like this kind of just works out. But yeah, people like Sus are in the server. So if you want to talk with people like him and others that were in the chat at any point as well, then the server is where you want to be at, because that's where I post the updates before anywhere else. And it's just a faster means of getting in contact with me directly. And I got channels set up, of course, for Smash and other things, gaming and memes, and all that other fun stuff. So if any of that interests you, then use a link to join the server. We'll be more than happy to have you. With all that said, I think I'm done here. This has been Darshean Rhett, aka RhettMaster96, and I'm signing out for now, but definitely not forever. Have an amazing rest of your night or day, depending where you are. Stay safe, please, in these times. Keep on gaming and being awesome. God bless. Once again, welcome 2021. Do what my shirt says. Be kind. Be kind to people. It's a very random plug, but I just wanted to acknowledge my shirt for a bit. So you couldn't really see it from the angle I was at for the whole time. But yes, be kind to people. Be awesome. All that good stuff. I interrupted my thing, but yes, keep on being awesome. Keep on gaming and being awesome. I mean to say, God bless. I hope you guys have an amazing 2021. Hopefully, it is a much better one for the general public. I'm hoping that COVID does become more manageable. By the end of this year. I'm done. Shout out to again Jun Senue and the amazing arrangers and composers on the Adventure 2 soundtrack that makes this music you're hearing possible, because this fit very well with the vibe of this whole stream. But for real, I'm done. I'm done. Take care, y'all. Stay tuned for more to come 2021. Can't wait for this year, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. And for saying this for the first time this year. Take it easy. And I'll see you guys next time.